WU7N, West Uniform 7 November, standing by for net at 8 p.m.
WW7N, are you able to either send or receive any pictures tonight? N7QO.
Oh, good evening, Jim. N7QO, this is WW7N. I can receive video pictures tonight, and it looks like we're the only two for the net, so if you give me 15 minutes and you needed me to transmit a video picture, I could.
Okay, well, Ron is here as well. I'm not sure about Lee, but last night we only had a fairly small turnout, too. Actually, after 20 minutes or so, we had a larger turnout, but just curious there. I guess we'll officially call this a net. Welcome everyone to the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. We send and receive pictures from a television repeater on Cougar Mountain, and use this 4708 machine for audio communication. And if anyone needs to make any calls or have emergency traffic, come now, please. Nothing heard. K87QKU. Go ahead, Ron, N7QO.
Okay, N7QO in the group, KD7QKU here, and I do have Lee. He's trying to send some pictures over, move some pictures over so he can show them tonight. And I guess good evening, James. We haven't heard you for a while. Listen, I just sent out some pictures that Richard, King7 ITF, sent me. Richard's father-in-law passed away the other night, so he's kind of tied up. I don't know if he would join us tonight or not, but he and I were going to go to Tacoma probably and pick up that equipment and bring it out to him, or make arrangements to do that, but under the circumstances, I don't think that will be happening for a while, probably another week. I would guess at least. So anyway, so I sent pictures that he sent me to you, and Dave, and Bob, and Lee, and Rob. And I didn't have James or Jerry's email address, I don't think, so I didn't send them the pictures. But Richard, for James' information, went over to Tacoma and looked at the equipment. It's located in a storage facility. It wasn't up and running. And taking pictures of it. And I guess we're going to expect that we're probably going to store it out at him on 7 schools up. So, let me look over here at me. Okay, Lee wants to pass this time. So back to net, 87.
Okay, thank you, Ron. Yeah, I was curious about that. I need to find a space to put all of that stuff. There's space everywhere. The trouble is everything needs cleaning around here. I've been kind of out of commission for a year and a half, and oh well, we can accommodate it somehow, somewhere. I guess WU7N, I'll turn it over to you. Let me know if you're going to send any pictures. I'll take my picture down. Otherwise, I'll just leave it up. Whatever suits you. Go ahead, Jim. N7QO.
James of Bellevue, WAU7N. I'm not transmitting a video signal, so go ahead and leave something up there in case anybody wants to watch us on the streaming. I don't have the streaming up on computer, so I don't know how that lag time is tonight. Do you see that?
I do not have any computer here. I'm just looking at the output of the repeater directly, and my pictures are not all that good. I see Ron probably about like average. Back to you, Jim.
On that, and I'll make sure you get my email address and send any pictures you wish to me. So, and let me know how to help out in the general effort here. I do have time on my hands right now, so maybe I'll give you a ring later and we can talk about that. Let's see, the other hot news, I went ahead and ordered some big bucks, $12 to get a box that converts HDMI over to NTSC video. So hoping to have that up and going by next net, and I want to see if my laptop will be able to successfully get a picture out on 100 or on 432 megahertz. Other than that, rather cool, crisp day today, and nothing special going on in my life. The weather has been interesting. I guess it really must have rained hard last night. I slept through that, because by the time I was up and about, it was pretty good weather here. So I don't know if anybody has a weather station to tell me how much rain you got at your place. This is James, WW7ATS, back to net.
Thank you, Jim. Let us pause for just a minute. Do we have any late or missed check-ins? Go ahead, please.
I don't know how it can be late or missed when you haven't called for check-ins yet.
Oh, hi, Jim. Didn't quite catch the very beginning of that, but I'll put you on the list right after Lee. Anyone else out there? Okay, nothing heard. Well, let's see. The weather around here today, when I got up, there was snow over all of the vegetation, all of the grass, all of the shrubs, trees, snow on all of the roofs, and the street was just all wet. No snow there. I do have a brick fence that had snow on the top of it as well. I'd call it just a trace. There was, I don't know, maybe all of about a quarter inch on everything. But the temperature was maybe 35 degrees, if I remember correctly. We did have a little bit of rain after that, and everything now is, well, it's not dry, but it's, let's call it damp out there. And right now I'm showing 44 degrees here in Covington. Let's see here. Right now we will go to Ron. Go ahead, Ron, N7QO.
Okay. Well, N7QO in the group, 87QK, and then hello down there to Jim in Rochester. Yeah, I forgot about this. So I don't know, James, you missed out. When I got up here at 7 o'clock, the lawn was white, the bark was white, the roof and the cars and everything, but the street was just wet. Only had I don't know, quarter inch or something, just enough to make the beds and the lawn and everything a little bit white. And, by, I don't know, 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, it was all melted off. And I'm with Jim right now, I have 44 degrees. Okay, let's see, Lee, you want to get on this time? Pass it over to N7KC.
Okay, N7KC here, Lee in Port Angeles. All I can see, I need to cut that volume down. Probably getting a little feedback. Okay, well, good evening. Well, here's the deal. At about 7:15, I had some photos on my phone. I wanted to get on the computer so I could show them tonight. And you think my phone would connect up? It would just, well, it was my fault, really, because when I first plugged it in, it came up that it was connected on the USB port and all that, and it looked like a memory location. And then a little window popped up and wanted to ask me what I wanted to do. And I absently clicked something I shouldn't have. And then the darn thing wouldn't acknowledge the camera anymore. So I restarted everything, and, long story short, now it's working, so I got them over. So I know James is there. I heard him. I heard Jim. So I know there's James and Jim, and I've said howdy to Ron already. And that's about it. I think I'll not try to show anything this time, but maybe the next time around. That was pretty fast if you've only got 3 or 4 guys. So this is in 7KC in Port Angeles. I'm going to send it back to Jim. Go ahead, Jim.
Thank you, Lee. I'll turn it over to Rochester, Jim. Your turn. WB7BHN. Go ahead, sir, and 7QO.
B7BHN. Well, the internet is very slow at my place tonight. It's spending more time updating it and trying to buffer it than it is showing pictures, so it's extremely slow, and I'm not getting much of anything. When I do get a picture, I get backgrounds like can't quite the thing, but that's all right. I guess it's better than no image at all. The weather here was pretty good today. I don't know what it was like as far as the amount of rain we got last night, but it wasn't too terribly much, because when we get a lot of rain, I get a great big mud puddle out in front of my garage. The rain runs down the hill where my driveway is, and I got kind of a circular driveway, and it got a big wide spot above the garage and stuff there, and water drains down off of there and forms a big puddle in front of the garage, and as soon as it gets deep enough, it runs out into the yard on the other side of the garage, but it's a little low in front of the garage, so it stacks up in there. And anyway, what I was going to say is I didn't have any big mud puddles there this morning, so I didn't think it was too much rain that we got. So with that, we'll turn it back to net. WB7BHN.
Thank you, Jim. Are there any later missed check-ins? Come now, please. Right now, Rochester, Jim, WB7BHN. Go ahead, sir. Portion. Back to you, Jim, person, and then see if maybe there are a couple different corners on which you can place the antenna where it may be a little bit better. I did that, it's been years ago, but I walked the roof. At least there's some streaming, so someone can see something, but it sounds like it hasn't been worked for something. Are you there?
Echo link. Let me know if that's true or not. This is WU7N, back to net.
Thank you, Jim. Back to Ron. KD7QKU and 7QO.
7QO on the roof, KD7QKU. Well, we haven't heard from Gary for a while. I just hope everything's all right with him. We haven't heard from Bob either. Bob gave a job. He might be a little bit preoccupied. I don't know. But it'd be nice to have those 2 guys back with him. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, I have some old coax, James. I don't know what it is. You know, it's on the computer. Probably 50, 60 feet of it. If you could use that, it's been outside, it's been used, it's pretty stiff, but it probably would work. Not very flexible anymore. After you don't set it up outside, you don't have this coiled up in the coil. So if you can use it, you get more than have it. I would guess it's 50, you know. So you might think about that. And yes, I'm sure they want on his phone on Echolink. Pretty sure that. So anyway, let's see what else. We got that. Let's finally maybe jump into the grid. And 17.
Okay, and 7KC. All right, Lee in Port Angeles here. Let's see what I can do by sharing screen. Okay. Well, first let me say that the internet performance at my place is just terrible. Just terrible tonight. Hasn't been good the last umpteen times. But what I was going to show you, this is principally for Ron, but I just, with my cell phone, I snapped some pictures of the rock show that they had here in Port Angeles last weekend. Had it both Saturday and Sunday, 2 days. And just kind of give you an idea what it was like in there. Anyway, and this is a fancy new house that's going up down on the bluff, down kind of where we have some friends that live, and we were on a walk one day, and I actually took that picture for them. But here's what I was after. On the 20th was the vernal equinox, and so on the solstice days and on the equinox days, well, I get my bubble section out, and I go out and I take the elevation of the sun as it crosses a meridian at, well, either noon or 1 o'clock, depending upon whether it's standard or daylight savings. But anyway, so I wanted to show you what this E17 bubble section looks like. Here's what you look through right here. And all this mechanism is a spring and a thing called an averager on it. And I'll go over here one more. Here, this is the prism right here that gets tilted up by this neural knob here changes the minutes. So there's here's 0, here's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you can get an accuracy of about 1 minute in reading the elevation of the sun. The degree scale is over here on the other side. And then this is a digital clock here. It's a WWDD discipline clock. So I have good time. And so every 5 minutes, and I look up all the data in the nautical almanac, and I can predict when the sun should be right at the meridian. And so I log the angles every 5 minutes, and then if it's between the 5 minutes at the time. Well, it was kind of cloudy, but I was still able to get pretty good data. So the sun gets up to about 42 degrees at my location. That would be at the equinoxes, and about 18 degrees on the winter solstice.
Timeout. Connected N7KC.
Okay, there we are again. Sorry about that. I'm buzzing along here. I've got the stopwatch running, and doggone if I didn't. I got the big CWTO. You know, you guys can hear that on your end. I didn't hear it. I knew something was wrong. Okay, well, I don't have anything else to add then. I got good numbers off of my little venture on last Tuesday at noonish, well, 1 o'clock. And then in 3 months, we'll do it again. Okay. This is 7KC. I'm Lee, and I'm in Port Angeles. I'm going to send over to Jim in 7QO. Go ahead, Jim.
Thank you, Lee. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of work. Off of B17, that's interesting. Would have expected something a little more nautical, but I guess they all do the same thing. So I was on an airplane one time, had a little hole in the roof, essentially for a periscope, and then the sextant would be below that. Never did use a sextant with that, but I guess back before they invented inertial nav systems, that's what they did. So I missed out on the fun stuff there. But missed out on some other stuff too, as a matter of fact. They used to have Lorentz and VLF Omega systems, which, well, actually before the before the VLF Omega, they had a LORAN system where one would use an oscilloscope and look at the pulses and then plot a
that was the one in South Pacific where one transfer station would send a PIP, and that was one I think that you're referring to, Ken. And when the other station on the other side of South Pacific heard that PIP,